Here is the story of the greedy dog, with moral for kids. There once lived a dog in a village. He was always hungry and looking for food. The dog was also very greedy and was never satisfied with what he had got. The dog kept wandering everywhere, searching for food, and could never get content. Each time the dog got food, he would promise himself that he would be happy with what he had and not crave it anymore. But within a few seconds, he would forget the promise and try to look for more food or grab it from another animal. One day he was wandering and searching for food as usual. A river flowed by his house and a bridge was there to help everyone cross to the other side. He decided to cross the bridge by his house and look for food on the other side. Looked all around but could not find anything. Suddenly, he spotted a bone lying outside a small hut. The bone was big and juicy, and he ran to grab it, and held it tightly in his mouth. He thought he would cross the bridge and eat it at leisure at home. He was afraid that if any of his friends or other animals spotted the bone, they would also want a share of it. He wanted to devour it all by himself. As he was crossing the bridge to go home, he saw another dog holding a bone in its mouth. He noticed that the bone looked as juicy and big as the one he had. He began to think about how lucky he would be if he got that bone to eat too. He started thinking of ways to get the other bone from the dog in the river. He barked at the dog, assuming the other dog would immediately throw the bone. The moment he barked, the bone in his mouth fell into the water. He also fell into the water in surprise, and flowed away, till he was able to get onto dry land. He then realized that the dog he saw was not another dog but his own reflection. He regretted his action and realized it was a big mistake to be greedy. He had to return home without a bone and nothing to eat. He realized he had paid a heavy price for his greed. He learned his lesson and promised himself he would no longer be greedy. The moral of the story is, we should not be greedy. Greed is a curse and will make us do things that are not the right choices. Greed makes us selfish, short-tempered, anxious, and also jealous of others.